So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy to have in your squad.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Kukçu.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Crosses it into the area. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Alvarez. Well, they've got it again. He's shifting through the gears here. Spence. And Guardiol. And across it goes. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Pedri. Stood up well to him there.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Kukçu. Pedri. De Jong. Kane. And here's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. Alvarez. Driving forward. And it's Pedri. Pedri! Delivered in. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And here's Barcola. Kukçu. Pedri is onto this. Fired deep towards the back post. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had it taken off him. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's overhit. Sarr. Plays a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And that was very necessary. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ryerson. Now Kelly. Ryerson. Now Kelly. And they've switched it over to the other side. Voss. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That has ended up in no man's land. Voss. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Caicedo. Caicedo. That's a shade optimistic. And that's an errant pass. Nicely shaped cross. And it's Pedri. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Barcola. Oh, that is asking. Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Alvarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 19, Kefren Turam. Substitutions taking place.
Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. And he cuts out the supply. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rashford. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he's opted for the long pass. Tottenham needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, cracking ball.
It's Rashford!
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Spence. Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Shot could be on, and a chance! Long ball looking to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Emerson. Caicedo. Knocks it into space. Messi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Rashford. To Ketelara. A probing pass. That'll be a corner.
Substitution on the field.
It's their
10,
second corner of the game.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is...
He
number
rises!
17. Substitution.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
De Ketelara certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played out wide. Kone in acres of space out wide. Kelly clears it away. Aktokolu. That has not gone well.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caicedo. Diaz. Tottenham have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And this is Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. And that's gone route one. Searching pass he's played there. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's the throw. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target. And he's certainly onside here. He's found a way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.